and we can get our morning going. All right, let's start with one of these. That's what I say. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Good luck. Let's see who gets the first deed of the morning. Well, I told you it could happen. You thought it couldn't happen, but it can. Giants on the board already. Jim Mint 10, Reactive Yellow, Jackson Dart. On the variation, going to Mr. Corbin. You're on the board, my friend. A deed. Look at that, an insta-deed. Insta-deeds.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right. Not too shabby to start it out. A little Jackson Dart PSA 10. Holla. Nada. Same exact break pin at the bottom of your screen, folks. And that's just a taste of what can be in those repacks. We start out with Kool-Aid. Brock Purdy. Hang on, let me get this out of the way. I feel like that's in my way. I don't want it in my way. All right, that's better. Jaden Daniels. Well. Jackson Dart out of 425. Look at that. Shadur on the refractor. And Denzel Burke. All right, that's not a terrible start. A numbered Jackson Dart. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. No, that ain't bad at all, man. Don't be like that. JJ, Mike Evans, Murray, Ty Felton, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Rebel Jr. So we have a release day for baseball tomorrow. It is pristine. So we'll probably be doing a lot of that tomorrow, you guys. Probably a lot, very baseball type day. Just so you know. Jamar Chase, Goff, Gardner, Herbie, Dart, and TJ Sanders. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight, though. Baker Mayfield, Debo Samuel, CJ Stroud, and Elijah Arroyo out of 125 for the Seahawks, Luther Burden, and Malachi Moore. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, Breece Hall. This might be one of the autos. Alfred Collins, good luck. Commanders, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. There he is. I did, Valor. I saw that. And Breece Hall. No, it's the same break, you guys. People going into the shop, those are repacks in that break. It's the same break right here, okay? Same break, 5 repacks, floor of 100, ceiling of 700, and 4 Resurgence hobbies. That's what you're looking at. Oh no, they already went down, Stolen Valor, everywhere. Anybody that's got a whole bunch of delights and hobbies and stuff on hand right now, they're scratching their head. I can tell you that. Drake London, Jordan Love, A-Chan, Jack Sawyer, Michael Penix, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt again. Rashid Shadeed, Will Anderson Jr., Hutch, Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey, and Jack Besh. Oh, they went down substantially, see. Like they didn't go down a little bit. They went down thousands of dollars. Parsons, Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Ashton Genty. Our RPA is out of 125. It is Tyler Warren going to Ramro and Egbuka. There you go, Ramro. There you go, Ramro. Adeed. Shuddy.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Xavier Worthy, Jackson Smith, Coupe de Jean, Amon Ra, St. Brown, out of 175, Jackson Dart, and Will Howard. Oh yeah, no doubt. See, the only problem is that anybody that has that stuff on hand is still going to have to charge you the amount that they're not going for, because they otherwise they'll just be losing thousands of dollars every time they do a break. So just because they went down and you can go buy one somewhere, it doesn't affect the people that already has it on hand. Dexter Lawrence, T.J. Watt, Cook, Swift, Prescott, and Benjamin Morrison. Jalen Waddle, Fields, Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers out of 75. Okay. CeeDee Lamb and Tyler Warren. Yeah, I don't think we have any. We have no Topps Chrome left in here. Not even a Blaster or Omega or anything. Well, we never had those anyways, but. A.J. Brown, Chris Jones, Teteroa McMillan out of 175, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and Savion Williams. I did not, Mayberry. I sure did not. Who had that? All right, let's get this base to the side. So the 101 Brady Shield and the Cooper Flag 101 all got hit on the same day. What is that? Okay. Sounds a little fishy to me. No, I'm just playing. Oh, flawless. What is that? What is that? What year is that? What year is that? 2019. Who even knew that card existed? I didn't even know that card was still out there. And who was buying into 2019 flawless? Oh my God. Never mind. Somebody's happy though. Empty. George Pickens, Dak Prescott, Kyle Hamilton, Kyler Murray out of 125, J.J. McCarthy, and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Well, you know how I am. I don't care what people do with their money. But you wouldn't be catching me buying it in a 2019 flawless break. Uh-oh, Gil, that's good luck. Michael Penix, J.C. Horn, Trevor Lawrence out of 99 for the Jags, Devontae Smith, Mike Evans, and Benjamin Morrison. What up, F-Gons? Good morning. Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf, Max Crosby, Eamon Worry, Shadur, and Tyler Warren. Coop DeJean, Stephon Diggs, Garrett Wilson, Jared Goff out of 425, Shuck, and Egbuka. No, it's the same break. The same break is in the shop right now. It's the same one. Only 7,000 teams left. Almost halfway. On my Post Malone shirt. Come on, man. Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Gunnar Helm, backwards RPA here. Well, folks, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Jackson Dart on the RPA for the Giants. You know how we do. I mean, it just is how it is. It's just the way of things, all right? It's just the way of things, all right? What do you want me to do about it? I can't do nothing about it. There's just deeds all the time. Then there's going to be another deed, and then there's going to be another deed. Yes, it's true.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Denzel Burke. Calais Campbell. Xavier Worthy. Jackson Smith. Caleb Williams out of 225. Amon-Ra and Jack Besh. Two Brokes ready for that Mendoza deed, huh? Steph, you're on the board. I don't know if you're in here, but you're on the board. Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Jared Goff, Sauce Gardner, Shadur, and Savion Williams. Justin Herbert, McKinstry, Purdy, Josh Simmons out of 250. CeeDee Lamb refractor and Revel Jr. 2 more days till what? Two broke crew. Brooks. Oh, I got you. I got you. What happened, Mayberry? Put your Brooks on miniature. Oh, I didn't notice. I'll have to look. Jaden Daniels, Rashid Shadeed, Will Anderson, Nick Bosa, Brock Purdy, and TJ Sanders. I have shoes that I have like nice shoes I'll wear out, like nice sneakers, and then I've got Brooks because they're comfortable. Baker Mayfield, Debo Samuel, Pat Surtain, Mike Evans, a Xavier Watts for the Falcons. Who said the Falcons can't get a deed? And Will Howard out of 250. They all said the Falcons won't get a deed. Well, they're wrong. They were all wrong. Everybody. CeeDee Lamb, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Trey Harris, a Jaden Daniels refractor, and a Jackson Dart base. Drake London, Jerry Jeudy, Malik Neighbors, Bucky Irving, Cam Ward, and a Kyle Williams. All I need is a miracle. All right, repack. Good luck. 2025 Prism Gem Mint 10. Well. Jonathan Taylor Gold. 9 out of 10. Ramro. Another one?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Let's get a couple of these down here. We'll put these up here. There you go. A couple of deeds. Good morning, Tabs. Let's open another one. And this is something chonky. Something extra chonky. Whoa now. Puka Nacua RPA out of 75 for the Rams. Are y'all seeing? Jonathan Taylor Gold, Gem Mint 10. Jackson Dart, Gem Mint 10. Puka Nacua RPA out of 75. Oh, hey. Don't look here. Look here.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, well, we got 2 hobbies left and 2 repacks. That's what we got. Same exact break at the bottom of your screen. Well, they've got a floor of 100 and a ceiling of 700, so. That's right, Gil. Coop, DeJean, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Crosby, Rodgers, and R.J. Harvey. We've got DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, Stephon Diggs out of 425, Garrett Wilson, and a Quinshawn Judkins. J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton, a Jamar Chase out of 225 Bengals. We'll take that. Going to the dog pound. Dak Prescott, Refractor, Ashton Genty, and Colston Loveland. I don't think I have off the Cobby, Sydney. Pittman, Nakua, Olave, Shamar Turner, Tet, and Isaiah Bond. Alley Cat, I'm not sure because we're going to be doing a lot of baseball tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Maybe, but I don't know. Because we're going to be basically doing baseball all day tomorrow. For the most part, we're going to be doing baseball all day tomorrow because we got a release day for Pristine. Saquon Barkley, Sam Darnold, Matt Stafford, A.J. Brown on the mini diamonds for the Eagles. We'll take that, Jeep, even though he's not there anymore. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's fine. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Noel. Well, we could maybe make that happen, Tabs. Travis Kelce, Josh Hines Allen, McKinney, Will Anderson Jr. out of 149, Cam Ward refractor, and a Tyler Shuck on the base. I don't think we've hit an auto yet, have we? In this box. Daniels, Rashid Shaheed, Will Anderson, Kyle McCord out of 175, Bo Nix, and Tez Johnson. I need a deed. No, I need a deed. No, I need a deed. Aiden Hutchinson, Michael Parsons, Josh Allen, George Pickens, and on the Archer, going to 7 out of 75, going to Steph, Luther Burden III. Yep, that's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Trey Amos. Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Mike Green, Travis Hunter on the refractor, and Riley Leonard. Look at that. On the board. You're on the board, Mayberry. Bam. Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Bijan, Kyle Hamilton, Chris Olave, and a Thomas. Joe Burrow, Trey Hendrickson, Tucker Kraft. Our RPA is a redemption, so probably got a pretty good chance. We probably know who this is. Jordan James, Topps redemption card. Nothing crazy, RJ, no. Congratulations. You are due to receive a amped up rookie relic. Autograph base of, well. Don't count them out yet. Mason Graham's in there too. Mason Graham is also a redemption. And this is an RPA South Stream that's going to you. Mason Graham. I don't know if I've pulled him yet until right now. I don't remember it. I've seen him in other breaks, but I don't know if I've personally pulled him or not. We've got one hobby left and 2 repacks in this. And then the same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now, this very instant. Trevor Lawrence, Derwin James Jr., Alvin Kamara, Lamb Jack for them Ravens, going to Coffee for Joe out of 299. Jay Jettas and Tet for the Panthers. 724, it depends on who's on it. Right now, there's a redemption card I pulled in baseball that is on Golden. That is, last time I checked it, it was at $121,000. So it really depends on who's on it. All right, resurgence time. What up, B? What up? What up, though? All right, we got this box, and then we've got 2 more repacks. That's what's left. Good morning, Brittany. Stop and stay a while. You might just see a deed. That's been known to happen. What's up, Matt? Good morning. It is, Gil. It's still on Golden right now with like 4 days left. Justin, we're going to be chock full of deeds today. Yep. Bijan, Joe Burrow, Trey Hendrickson, Travis Hunter out of 425. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Slab it up, bro. Malik Neighbors and Jalen Milrow. You'd be right, Justin. That's a good assessment. Well done. George Kittle, Tony Pollard. Oh, well, that looks good. Geno Smith, Josh Simmons, Caleb Williams, and for the Saints, Tyler Shuck on the super short print, perfect fits. And yep, that's a deed. Taylor, alert, deed alert.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Patty Mahomes, Jameer Gibbs, Roma Dunzi, Rashid Shadeed out of 149, Zay Flowers, and Isaac Tesla. Oh, well, that's because your brain doesn't work right, Mayberry, but that's okay. That's all right. We already figured that out a long time ago. And I know you know it, but sometimes it's best that we point it out. Next pack. Trey Hendrickson, Chuba Hubbard, Cam Ward out of 425, Nick Bosa, Patty Mahomes, and Jahdae Barron. Well, we found a Cam Ward finally. RPA time. Kyle Hamilton, Michael Penix Jr., Kyron Williams, Kyle Williams, our RPA looking awful Patriot. Travion out of 50. That's a sick looking RPA. Look at that one, Gil. That's nasty. Who got the Pats? Ramro, you're having a morning, bro. You're having a little bit of a morning.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Kyle Williams with Scatteroo. Nice looking RPA there, bro. Nice hit. He might be passed out. It's possible. Art Dissel. Christian Gonzalez, Brees Hall, Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift out of 75, Herbie, and Campbell. Hey, Becca, good morning. We still have 2 repacks left here, too. Tucker Kraft, T-Law, Derwin James Jr., Devontae Smith, and our next auto, well. Is that a Jaguar? Bashaw Tootin on the auto? I haven't pulled an auto in here since last year. Wrong.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A deed. And Alec. Alvin Kamara. Jalen Hurts. Oh, that looks nasty. It's not super low numbered. It's out of 50, but check that out. Look at that. Indy. 8 out of 50. Number match. Aaron Rodgers. Looky here. I'm sorry. I like cards when they look good. I'm going to qualify that as a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Oh, did you, Mayberry? I wonder what the super looks like on that. Will Howard, Cam Ward Refractor, and Terrence Ferguson. Slab it up. It's been a pretty good break. You might want to speak now or forever hold your peace, though. There's 2 repacks left and a couple of packs sitting in front of me. So if it hasn't been that nice to you, if you're one of the ones that it hasn't been nice to, now's your moment. Now's your chance to call it. Lamb Jack, Jonathan Taylor, Ladd McConkey, Jackson Dart Refractor, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, and Mason Graham. Drake May, Darius Slayton, Devontae Smith, Nick Bosa, C.J. Stroud, and a Maxwell Harrison. Should have been a little bit more. Should have been a little bit more specific 24/7 because there's you a bill. We've got Mike Evans, Brock Bowers, Brian Thomas Jr., a Jack Sawyer out of 275 Steelers eating in this box, Shuck Refractor, and Jalen Walker. All right, last pack. And then we got 2 repacks. Do it now. What up, dog? And then I'll do a recap of all this, and I'll do a roll call for whatever may be off the board in the next one. It's identical. It's the same break. Amon-Ra, Pickens, Prescott, Mike Evans, Marvin Harrison Jr., and a Travion Henderson to end out the hobby boxes. Okay, we've got 2 repacks left. Maybe it'll save somebody's day, or maybe somebody will get even more cards. We're going to find out right now, though. Good luck. Uh-oh, I like the look of that. It's not a rookie. For the Bears, Brian Urlacher going to Stephanie. Stephanie, you had a pretty good break. I just don't know if she's out there or not, but you had a pretty good break, and that's a D.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And the finale, folks. Good luck. Final card of the break. Uh-oh, Panini sticker. Uh-oh. Try not to see too much. Kind of looks like maybe flawless or something. I don't know. I can't tell. National Treasures, Chris Olave, RPA with the Panini sticker on it. Holla. Hey, Taylor, you had a pretty good break, too. Wow, look at those repacks. Hold up one second. Hold on one second. Is that, am I seeing? Okay, so the 5 repacks. This was the 5 repacks. Dart 10, Jonathan Taylor Gold 10, Puka RPA, Urlacher Uptown, and a Chris Olave RPA. That's a spicy meatball. Let's do a recap of what we had here, and then we'll go from there. I'll do a roll call for whatever's off the board in the next one. But all in all, a great start to the day. That was an excellent break. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Recap. And I appreciate everybody that hopped in that first one. If I don't see you for the rest of the day, have a good rest of the day. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll have a baseball release tomorrow. Maybe we'll start with the football. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Or we might just go straight into baseball tomorrow. If I do go straight into baseball tomorrow, that means I'll get on around 7:30 because I can't rip until 8 my time, which is Central. Tyler Shuck, Will Howard, Cam Ward, DeAndre Swift out of 75, Kyle Williams, Rashid Shadeed out of 149, Pat Bryant, Travis Hunter, McCord out of 175, Cam Ward, Diggs out of 425, Caleb Williams out of 225, Jared Goff out of 425, Trevor Lawrence out of 99, Kyler Murray out of 125, Josh Simmons out of 250, Jaden Daniels, CeeDee Lamb, Christian McCaffrey, Breece Hall, and Shadur. All of those were refractors. We also had Cam Ward out of 425, Will Anderson out of 149, A.J. Brown on that mini diamond. That's those one per case usually. Amon-Ra St. Brown out of 175, Genty refractor, Arroyo out of 125, Dart refractor, Chase out of 225, Aaron Rodgers out of 75, Jackson Dart out of 425, Tet out of 175, an excellent RPA, 33 out of 50, Travion Henderson for the Pats, Aaron Rodgers 8 out of 50, Bashaw Tootin Auto out of 375, Jack Sawyer out of 275, Hunter out of 425, and Lamb Jack out of 299. We had Mason Graham as our RPA in one of those boxes, redemption. Appreciate you, BDB. Have a good day, bro. Luther Burden out of 75. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Xavier Watts out of 250. We had the Tyler Warren RPA out of 125. Jackson Dart RPA. We had the Tyler Shuck super short print on the perfect fits for the Saints. And our repacks were Chris Olave, RPA, 8 out of 12 from National Treasures. Brian Urlacher Uptown for the Bears. Puka Nacua RPA for the Rams. That is out of 75 limited. And then we had 2 slabs. It was Jonathan Taylor Gold, Gem Mint 10, and the Jackson Dart Reactive Yellow Variation Gem Mint 10. Just a couple on the deeds. All right, let me get this to the side. I will do a recap. Salty, you got a Falcons auto. You got a Falcons auto. We be starting with the repack is what I say. All right, good luck, everybody. It's that time again. It's rip time. And if you missed out on your team in this one, don't worry about it. It's right back in there again. Right now, this very instant. Take that down. Also, the replay is always up on YouTube, or the overlay is always up on YouTube. So if you forgot your team or whatever, you can always go over there to look. Good luck. It has begun. We have Gem Mint 10, 2023 select. Jackson Smith in Jigba die cut. That is sick 24 out of 25 Seahawks. Bold Smith. Yeah, that's a deed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nice hit, Allie. Nice hit. Okay. Next up, a little Resurgence hobby action. Those aren't easy to get 10s on. I know because I've sent in die cuts before. That's not easy. Nope, it's not. And it's a tie-dye. Kyle Hamilton, Michael Penix, Kyron Williams, Alfred Collins on the refractor, Ashton Genty refractor, and Kelvin Banks Jr. There's you goes. A little Deedsman. It's a start. Christian Gonzalez, Brees Hall, Christian McCaffrey. Look at this. What's going on right now? Another super short print. Okay. Woody Marks, Brock Bowers. We take 2. Oh no. Brian Patrick Mahomes on the perfect fits. That's D-terrific.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Hello. Hello. Josh B. Exum chilling out there. I see you, Josh B. Exum. Bucky Irving, Terry McLaurin, Justin Jefferson, a Bucky Irving out of $3.99 for the Bucks, Baker Mayfield, and a Tyleek Williams. What up, Patty? What up, Doe? Tony Pollard, Geno Smith, Patrick Mahomes, DK Metcalf out of $2.99, Cam Ward refractor, and a Travion base. Rome Odunze, Chuba Hubbard, Lamb Jack, Tyreek Hill, Jackson Dart base, and a Scattaboo base. RPA time. Jonathan Taylor, Lad McConkey, Drake May, Malachi Moore. For the Chargers, it is not numbered. Trey Harris on the RPA going to Taytok, and Jahad Campbell. Good morning, Mr. Hard. Good to see you. Wow, that's pretty good, CK. That's pretty good. Bijan, Joe Burrow, Michael Penix out of 425, Stephon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, and a Mason Graham. Not too bad, CK. Yeah, it's the same break. Same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Same one we're doing right now. It's 4 Resurgence Hobbies and 5 repacks, floor of 100 and a ceiling of 700. Darius Slayton, Smith, Bosa. Tom Brady out of 99 for the Bucks, going to Art Dissel McBissel. Tim, not yet. You have not. You sure haven't. RJ Harvey, I don't think that one's a refractor. And Elijah Arroyo. Becca, stop it. She gave me the bruh with a period at the end. Like, that's legit right there. That's a legit bruh. Bro, I don't even know what to say about that, Arkham. That's probably the most fun rip in the history of rips ever. Brock Bowers, Brian Thomas Jr., Jalen Royals out of 149, Dart, and Cam Ward. We're getting a lot of Dart base here. Can we get a Dart something else? Yeah, no, that's insane. It's almost like they were waiting there. Mahomes right here. That Mahomes, that's a super short print out of Resurgence. Amon-Ra, Pickens, Prescott, Max Crosby, Quinshawn Judkins out of 250 for the Browns. ACR, your deed is now.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Jalen Lane. Did he go down on the prices at all, Arkham? I don't know why it just did that. Give me a second. Was that what he had him at, or was it always at that? Trey Hendrickson, Tucker Kraft, T-Law, Ollie Gordon Refractor, Derrick Henry, and Maxwell Harrison. Okay, so waiting till the last day paid off even more. Like, you would have been covered if it was $3.25 a box. He got some Deadpool boxes and pulled a Deadpool Wolverine dual auto out of 10. Derwin James, and that's not all he got. That was just the big card. Alvin Kamara, Jalen Hurts, George Kittle, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Jalen Walker. Good morning, Stella. All right, that's one box. We've got 3 more of those to go and 4 repacks. That's right, folks. Deeds galore. No, let's not do that. Let's not be the first thing we see as the RPA. Good morning, NYT. Yeah, that too. An HBK auto out of 1. Topps Chrome Wrestling. Rashid Shadeed, Will Anderson, Aiden Hutchinson, Makuba out of 199. Omarion Hampton and an Omarion Hampton. Good morning, NYT. What up with it? Jahmyr Gibbs, Kyler Murray, a Tyler Shuck on the Protonics out of 199. That's a sharp-looking card there. Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs, Achan, and Kyle McCord. Shot. It's shot. Good morning, Sportify. Stop and stay a while. We're probably going to see more than a couple. Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Jackson Smith, Matt Stafford, and Devin Neal. There's Devin Neal. There he is, Kelsey. There he is. He's always somewhere. Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Max Crosby. A Cam Ward on the conductors out of 275, going to Wonks. Xavier Worthy, and a Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe. And Mayberry's out there looking for that Bo Nix auto. He wants that Bo Nix auto. DK Metcalf. Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, a Woody Marks out of 425. Tet and Ellick. Yeah, it's the same break. Is it not pinned? It looks like it is. Hang on. I'll just do it and do it again. Here you go. No, I know it is now. J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton, Michael Pittman Jr., Coupe de Jean, auto. Oh, that's all right. We'll take a scat. Scat for the Giants going to Art Dissel, McBissel. A little bit of a deed. Just a moderate deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Terrence Ferguson. What up, K-Dow? Herbie, Kool-Aid, Purdy, Daniels, Judkins, Ty Robinson. Jamar Chase, Jared Goff, Sauce Gardner, Barrett Carter, Travis Hunter, and a Harold Fannin Jr. Puka, Nakua, Chris Olave, Saquon Barkley, Jack Kaiser, Travis Hunter on the refractor, and Josh Simmons. Travis Hunter. Appreciate you hopping in that next one, Colton. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. You might just get a deed. Sam Darnold, Matthew Stafford, Travis Kelce, Josh Hines Allen, Luther Burden, and Mr. Tesla. Kelsey's out here doing all the likes by himself. Xavier McKinney. Somebody help Kelsey. Somebody help him. I promise you he's probably got a ton of likes if he's saying that. Help him. Help him. Help him. Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 100. Dak Prescott and Jahdae Barron. RPA time. RPA time. Xavier Worthy, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Coop DeJean, Tate Ratledge, and our RPA doesn't appear to be numbered. It is a Patriot, though. It is Travion Henderson and Jaden Higgins. Well, Becca. Did you get a deed? Who said you could do that? Nobody said you could do that. No, no, this never happened. It never happened.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, let's do a couple more repacks. Let's get a couple more repacks opened here. Then we still have 2 hobbies left and 4 repacks. Let's do two of these repacks. Let's do 2 repacks and then we'll get back into the hobby. Mint 9. 2020 Panini Select Justin Herbert Tricolor Prism Rookie out of 75 for the Chargers. And that's Tay-Talk. Oh, Tay-Talk. Would you like a deed, maybe? Possibly? Could be.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And let's see another. Let's see us another. All right, Travion, you want to be like that? Fine. Watch this. Bam. All right. 2012 National Treasures Mint 9 out of Beckett, it looks like. Look at this ancient relic right here. Andrew Luck for the Colts. Squibba. National Treasures, Andrew Luck out of 25, 2012. Man, this guy was, he'll always be a good quarterback. Cut short. His career was cut short, but Andrew Luck. A deedsman in his own right. All right, back to the boxes. Well, was a good player. He was a good player. It ended a little too soon. It'll go down in history that he had to cut his career short, but when he did play, he was a little bit of a problem, folks. Andrew Luck was definitely a problem. Jay Jettas, Nico Collins, Pat Surtain, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Garrett Wilson, and a Malachi Starks. That too, Chris. Backup quarterbacks in this league make enough money. The Blake Bortles of the world out there. CeeDee Lamb, Bryce Young, Marvin Harrison Jr., Omari and Hampton, and on our RPA. Oh, there he is. Kyle McCord on the RPA with a Travis Hunter. There he is. It happened. Jeef, you've got another one. Jeef, you've got another one. And Omari and Hampton. Tua, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Shuck, out of 275, Genty, and Quinn Ewers. That's all right. Moms are allowed. She's allowed, Becca. She's allowed. It's okay. It's okay. Lad McConkey, Drake May, Darius Slayton, Devontae Smith, Jared Goff, and Gunnar Helm. Only 7,423 teams left in that next break. That's almost halfway. Nick Bosa, Mike Evans, Brock Bowers, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, Bijan, and Trey Harris. Brian Thomas Jr., Amon-Ra St. Brown, Trevor Lawrence out of 275, Herbie on the refractor, Caleb Williams, and Tommy. What up, Carolyn? T-Law. T-Law. I'm doing good, Carolyn. How are you doing on this Tuesday morn? Baker Mayfield, Debo Samuel, C.J. Stroud, Isaiah Bond out of 199, Tet, and Danny Stutzman. It's the Stutzman. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, Brock Purdy. We got an on-card auto here. Mimbu. Looks like a quarterback, too. It is a quarterback. Tyler Shuck on the on-card auto. Going to Salty. Yep, that's a deed, bro. That's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is?
I don't know what you're talking
Yes.
about, but you're about to get blocked.
That's a deed.
So let's try a different comment. Try, hi, good morning, Primo. Or I'm going to block you. Don't you play no games with me. I'm the wrong one to mess with. Drake London, Jordan Love, Devin Achan, Devin Neal on the refractor, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Derek Harmon. Oh, I'll do it. You think I won't do it? I'll do it. I like living on the edge. George Pickens, Dak Prescott, Kyle Hamilton, Ty Robinson, Bo Nix, and Matthew Golden. Oh, you said, well, first of all, it's a little derogatory to call them old couple on set. So let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's think about what we're saying. All right. And it's okay. I don't mind teaching you the right way to say things. It's okay. That way you don't do it in the future. Michael Penix, Kyron Williams, Christian Gonzalez, Breece Hall, Aaron Rodgers, and Shamar Stewart. Well, I don't know on set. There's a right way and a wrong way to say things. You could have just said, where's the couple from last night? Not, where's the old couple? Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Terry McLaurin, Achan out of 225, Stroud on the refractor, and Achan. It's okay. Sometimes we all need to learn a little. I learn some days. Now today's your day to learn a little bit. And you can do whatever you want. I'm going to assume you're a grown adult. I don't know that, but. On set, no, it's reality. It's called reality. But you do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But you were derogatory twice. I've got it. I can see the comments still. And you're doubling and tripling down. Let's start over. Hey, Onset, good morning. Hi, Onset. Empty. That's how it should have started. See how everybody in the chat doesn't like how you're talking right now? Yeah. It's all about perspective. Aaron Rodgers, A.J. Brown, Chris Jones, Calais Campbell, BTJ out of 99 on the auto. And Jordan James. Jared Goff. Sauce Gardner, Justin Herbert, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Will Howard, and Luther Burden. Oh, that's choice right there, dude. Look, we've got a special guest, folks. I love it. That's so much better. That is so much better. Brock Purdy, Jaden Daniels, Rashid Shaheed, Bo Nix out of 275. It's not the auto you wanted, bro, but he did show up. Justin Herbert and Swinson. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, Josh Allen on the refractor, Patty Mahomes, and Isaiah Bond. What? That's so great. I love it. I feel so happy inside right now. Drake London, Jordan Love, Devin Achane, Will Howard on the refractor. Uh-oh. Double up. It's Will Howard again. On the RPA, going to Art Dissel. Well, we got another one going to the PC, brother. We got another one going to the PC. Now, this is the last hobby in this break. Same exact break as pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Plenty of teams still left in it. But we got 2 repacks left in this break, too. So it doesn't stop with these packs. Why is it... Where's this glare coming from? Hang on, let me see if I can fix that. I don't know why. Maybe it's too close. I don't know. Baker Mayfield, Deebo Samuel, C.J. Stroud, Coop DeJean out of 149, Chuck on the refractor, and Colston Loveland. Coop. We'll take that, G. That'll fit nicely in the PC. Almost a little bit of a color match action going on there. Dexter Lawrence, TJ Watt, James Cook, Luther Burden III out of 175, Chris Olave, and Shuck Base. They already have, Kelly, to a certain degree. They already have. Swift, Waddle, Fields, Jackson, Dart out of 299, Justin Jefferson, and Thomas. Finally, a numbered Dart to go along with your Scattaboo. I mean, there's still good chases to go after, Kelly and Fletch. There's still good cards to go after, but the big one got hit. J.J. McCarthy, Murray, Chase, Walter Nolan, Chase, and Tet. No, the Cooper Flag. The Cooper Flag, the one that had the huge bounty on it. Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Rebel Jr. out of 10. 3 out of 10 for the Cowboys. Micah Parsons, Garrett Wilson, and Riley Leonard. Something very carefully. Very carefully. That's how it's done. I don't know if it was in a break or not. I'm not sure, Blue, but I had a whole bunch of people telling me this morning that had been pulled before I even went live. All right, okay, Mayberry, we need a deed. Hey, you did pretty good with the Jags in the one prior to this. I lay no claim to whether or not your boy shows up. CeeDee Lamb, Bryce Young, Egbuka Refractor, Genty, and RJ Harvey. 1 pack left, and then we got 2 repacks. 2 of them. Marvin Harrison, Tua, Neighbors, Wilson, Tet, and Quinshawn. All right, 2 repacks. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Here we go. Tim, yes, you do. Numbered Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt probably won't cut it. Prism. Drake May Prism out of 49. This is this year's Prism. I just wanted to make sure I didn't see the rookie shield. So, but still a nasty card out of 49. We definitely take those, Becca. Tell your mom to not bother you anymore because you're out here getting deeds.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right. Last one. 2023 Select Gem Mint 10. Good luck, everybody. Jordan Addison Zebra for the Vikings going to Tyler. Tyler, nice hit. Man, these repacks are something else. Even that Andrew Luck's cool. I wouldn't mind having that card. I know he does. I know he didn't have the illustrious career people would have liked, but I don't mind that card at all. That's pretty cool. All right, let me do this real quick. I'm going to do a recap of what we just did. And then I'll do a roll call for whatever may be off the board in the next one. Anybody that hopped in this, thank you so much. Same breaks pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. And we'll continue on with our morning. I love that Mr. did that. That's the best thing ever. I'm still giddy about that. Becca here, just watch the. It is out of 49. It is. Yep, absolutely. Egbuka, Burden out of 175. DeJean out of 149. Shuck, Stroud, Bond out of 199. Herbert, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt out of 425. Omarion Hampton, Woody Marks out of 425. Makuba out of 199. Royals out of 149. Travis Hunter, Omarion Hampton, Ollie Gordon, Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, Shuck out of 275, and Marvin Harrison out of 100. Yeah, Broncos weren't very nice to you, were they, Mayberry? They're probably going to be nice to somebody real soon, I'm sure. Ward out of 275, Metcalf out of 299, Bucky out of 399, Shuck did real well in this out of 199, Michael Penix out of 425, Tom Brady out of 99 for the Bucks, Revel Jr. out of 10, Bo Nix out of 275. I mean, we'll take it. It doesn't save anything, but we'll take it. T-Law out of 275. A-Chan out of 225. Brian Thomas Jr. out of 99. Kyle McCord and Trey Harris on the RPAs. We also had Quinshawn Judkins out of 250. Will Howard RPA for the Steelers. Jackson Dart out of 299. Travion Henderson RPA for the Pats. Cam Scattaboo auto for the Giants. Shuck on-card auto for the Saints. Patty Mahomes on the super short print, and yeah, those are called perfect fits. Perfect fits. Drake May out of 49 out of 2025 Prism. It is 26 out of 49. I didn't know if you could hear me or not, Becca, but that's what it is. Justin Herbert, Mint 9, rookie for the Chargers. Out of 2012, Mint 9 out of Beckett. Andrew Luck out of National Treasures, NFL Gear, patch auto. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the Gem Mint 10 tie-dye for the Seahawks, 24 out of 25. And the Jordan Addison Zebra for the Vikings, Gem Mint 10. So again, that's pretty good, folks. For only 5 repacks, that's pretty good. Let me grab this sheet. All right. Good luck. Ripping time is now. We'll start with a repack. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. All right. Let's take that down. It's ripping time, Corbin. It's ripping time. Same exact break in the shop right now. Gem Mint 10. 2021 Prism. Justin Herbert sensational signatures? What? Justin, yeah, you can just sit and kind of hang out now. You can just sit back and watch the entire rest of the break because that's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Dr. Hans, good morning. Appreciate you hopping in that next one. No, let's not do that. Let's do this. Okay. Good luck. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Derek Henry, J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton Refractor, Bo Nix, and a Jordan James for the Niners. What are you talking about, Kelsey? Saquon Barkley, Sam Darnold, Matt Stafford, Tom Brady on the conductors out of 250, Josh Allen, and Luther Burden. What's the meaning of life? I've said this before, Nev. Do you want me to tell you what the meaning of life is? I can tell you again if you really need me to. I can do it. Because I think I actually figured it out. Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Ladd McConkey out of 149, J.C. Horn, Christian McCaffrey, and Isaiah Bond. Okay, so the meaning of life. It's about small moments that you enjoy with the people that make you the happiest. We've got our day to day, and we've got our work, and we got to do this, and we got to pay this, and we got to do that, and we got to do this, and we got to worry about this, and all those things are what make up our life and our days. The things that matter are the small moments, the small happy moments that you get to spend with the people that you care about the most, or that care about you in the same capacity. That's what it's about, folks. Sorry to crack the code for you, but that's what it's about. Joe Burrow, Trey Hendrickson, Tucker Kraft, TJ Sanders, Jerry Jeudy, and Ty Felton. That's right. T-Law, Derwin James, Kamara, Hurts, Allen, and Genty. Came for cards, stay for life advice. George Kittle, Tony Pollard, Geno Smith, Coop DeJean out of 225, Genty, and Omar Norman Lott. And I say this every once in a while, you guys, and I mean it. It's something I've done my whole life. If you can help somebody without hurting yourself in the process, help them. And don't do it for yourself. Just do it. Just do it. If you can help somebody, help them. Please and thank you. Michael Pittman, Nakua, Olave, Rebel Jr. Is this numbered? It is out of 15. Good luck. For the Jacksonville Jaguars, that is a sick-looking RPA right there. Bayshaw Tootin, 14 out of 15. Nastiness. How big is this card? My goodness. Yeah, that qualifies. I know your name's not user. Who hit that? I mean, it is, but it's not. Who hit that?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Tet. I know user's not your main name. That's not what I call you. I've seen the number before, but I can't remember. Travis Kelce, Josh Hines Allen, Xavier McKinney, Braden Swinson out of 375, Metcalf, and Braden Swinson. Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Jackson Smith, Savion Williams, Cam Ward, Jalen Noel. Oh, what'd you see, Kim? Coop DeJean, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Max Crosby, Tyler Shuck, and Tyler Shuck base. A couple of Tyler Shuck bases there. DK, Rashid Shadeed, Calvin Ridley, Aaron Rodgers out of 125. There you go, Arkham. It's a sharp-looking card right there for the PC. Shadur Refractor and Thomas. Yeah, it's the same break. Same breaks pin at the bottom of your screen. 5 repacks, 4 hobby boxes. Repacks have a floor of 100 and a ceiling of 700, and you obviously know the Resurgence hobby boxes. I would think you know them by now. And there's 4 of those in there. Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Bijan, Michael Pittman. What do we got going on here? Chief, get ready. Kyle McCord. This has got to be somebody decent, right? Deshaun Jackson for the Eagles on the Arc Flash Auto. Yeah, that's a PC card if I'd ever seen one. Deshaun Jackson. Egals.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That was actually a good box. That was just one. That's just one box. We got 3 more to go. And 4 repacks. Negative, Tim. But never surrender. Never surrender. Scary Terry. Justin Jefferson, Nico, Jamar Chase, out of 350, Jackson Smith and Quinn Ewers. No, sorry, missed a comment. Look, it's the same break that's in the shop. Here, I'll unpin it and pin it back just in case it's not showing for some of y'all. Yes, it's the same break that we're doing right now. Okay, there are 4 hobby boxes in it and 5 repacks. The repacks have a floor of $100 and a ceiling of $700. Just so you know, that's what it is, okay? And we've done it a few times this morning. The first repack was a Justin Herbert Gem Mint 10 Auto out of 2021. Prism Auto, yeah. Patty Surtain, CeeDee Lamb, Bryce Young. Derek Harmon out of 125, another PC card for Arc Dissel. Tyler Warren and Danny Stutzman. I don't know, AJM. I don't know. There can be, Bryce. Absolutely. Marvin Harrison Jr., Tua, Malik Neighbors, Herbie on the refractor, Chris Olave on the auto for the Saints out of 99. There you go, Colton. There you go. There it is.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Mimbu. Lad McConkey. Drake May, Malachi Moore out of 100, Jared Goff, Travis Hunter, and Tommy. Darius Slayton, Devontae Smith, Nick Bosa, Alfred Collins, Egbuka, and Matthew Golden. Mike Evans, Brock Bowers, Brian Thomas Jr., Amon-Ra St. Brown, Scattaboo, and Shamar Stewart. A little bit salty, you're not wrong. They've been quiet since yesterday, really. Garrett Wilson. All right, we've got, why is that? I think we've got an on-card auto. I'm not 100% positive. Derek Harmon. Shadur on the refractor. Benjamin Morrison on the refractor. Rookie. Saints. Tyler Shuck out of 50. It's not an auto. It is a Protonics. I couldn't tell. I haven't seen a whole lot of these out of 50, so that's probably a pretty good card there, Colton. I've seen them numbered, but not quite this low.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Debo, CJ, Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Xavier Worthy, and a Jalen Miller. Jay Vigil in the house. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Caleb Williams, Drake London, Jordan Love. Jaden Daniels for the Commanders out of 375. There's a Commander, Tim. Jordan Love and Alec. So, yeah, there's a difference. So here, I'll show you the difference. Tim, and it depends on how I'm holding the card sometimes too. So look, that is just a base card, okay? See the difference? See the difference? See how shiny this one? See the shine that comes with this one? That's a refractor. That's just a base, just kind of, just chromish base. That is a refractor. Got that extra shine on it. Also, it says it on the back too, Tim. If you're ever holding cards in your hand, it says it on the back. George Pickens, Dak Prescott, Kyle Hamilton, Sauce Gardner out of 250, Shadur on the refractor, and Trevor Achane for the Panthers. Sauce. Michael Penix. Kyron Williams, Christian Gonzalez, Sauce on the refractor, Jalen Hurts, and Malachi Starks. And then, here we go. RPA. Brees Hall, Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and for the Eagles, you know it's him, isn't it? Oh, no, it's the Bears. My bad. Out of 99, Luther Burden, Travis Hunter on the rookie. But we'll definitely take that, Bears. I don't know why. I caught a glimpse of the Eagles, but that's not the case. Brian, you're on the board, bro, with your very own RPA.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Corbin, I don't doubt that because I've pulled those cards, but I don't know if I've pulled a whole lot of that insert that low out of 50. I've pulled them, but they're like out of 199 or out of 275, not out of 50. All right, let's do a couple of repacks, and then we got 2 hobbies left, and then we'll have 2 repacks to end it with. Good luck. Prism. Ravens. Oh, Derrick Henry. Oh, man, coffee for Joe. I hope you're not in here. Out of 35, Prism Auto for the Ravens, Derrick Henry. That's a deed if I ever seen one, Tyler.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And the next one. Ooh. Detroit Lions, Calvin Johnson out of 25. That's super sick. Why is that in here? Salty. Congrats.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's kind of nasty. All right, back to Resurgence. Oh, nice, TD. Congrats. Nothing. Must have been, Corbin. Must have been. Michael Pittman. Puka. Olave. Rebel Jr. Amon-Ra Refractor. And a Campbell for the Eagles. Saquon Barkley, Sam Darnold, Matt Stafford, Travis Kelce, Caleb Williams, and Elijah Arroyo. Nice try, Chance. Nice try. Josh Hines-Allen, Xavier McKinney, Myles Garrett, Jalen Milroe out of 225, Lamb Jack, and a Cam Ward base rookie. Okay. Kimberly, I don't know. I don't know if you ended up trying to put what you were trying to put into the chat, but I never saw it. Chris Jones, JJ, Will Anderson, Bijan, out of 299. Brock Purdy Refractor and Jahdae Barron. Bijan. Hutch, Parsons, Josh Allen, Brock Purdy Refractor, CJ Stroud, and a Mason Graham. I think this might be our RPA. Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Jackson Smith, Savion Williams. And for the Texans, it is Jaden Higgins, Maxwell Harrison behind it. For the Texans, going to Brad. You're on the board, Brad. You get an RPA. A RPA a day will keep the doctor away. No, that's not true. I just made that up. Coop DeJean, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Quinshawn Judkins out of 425. See, that's what I mean. I see a lot of those. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Jalen Walker. But I don't really see him out of 50 all that much. We'll still take that. Max Crosby, DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley. You can just direct message me or text me if you want. Out of 399, Christian McCaffrey, Justin Herbert, or Travion Henderson. I know these are out of 399, but they sure do look good. I like them a lot. Henry, Horn, Sutton, Jaden Daniels, kind of looking like an auto here, maybe. Maybe. Yep, it is. Scattaboo, good luck. For the Minnesota Vikings out of 25. J.J. McCarthy, 14 out of 25. Kelly and Fletch, you're officially on the board, that's for sure.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Achan. Dexter Lawrence, Bo Nix out of 99. Kool-Aid, Zay Flowers, and Terrence Ferguson. That's right. There is a smiley face on it. That's JJ right there all day. National champion right there. That guy right there, he's a national champion. TJ Watt, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Warren on the refractor, Mahomes, and Josh Simmons. Jalen Waddle, Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers, A.J. Brown, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and an Isaac Tesla. Okay. 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 All right, we got one hobby box left and 2 repacks. Wow, this produced some pretty good stuff out of this. That's all I can say about that. Look at that stand. All right, Resurgence. Let's see what you've got. The finale. Chandler, it's kind of looking like it's going to be Kyler at this point, but things can change fast. Things can change fast. Jalen Hurts, I see you, Ellis. George Kittle, Tony Pollard, Malachi Moore, Mike Evans, and a Nick Emanwari. Geno Smith, Patrick Mahomes, Jahmyr Gibbs, Rome Odunze, Jamar Chase, and a Gunnar Helm. Good morning, Bill. Chuba, Lambjack, Jonathan Taylor, Thomas. Did that line up? Did that actually line up like that? Out of 425, Tom Brady and Trey Harris. Did anybody catch that? Kelly and Fletch did. Somebody caught it. Michael Pittman, Puka, Chris Olave, Mason Taylor out of 199, J.J. McCarthy refractor, and Shadur. Yep, it was Jonathan Taylor and then Thomas. That was the next card. I didn't pack the packs. Saquon, Sam Darnold, Matthew Stafford, Kyler Murray, there he is. Jaden Daniels and Jaden Higgins. RPA time. Travis Kelce, Josh Hines Allen, Xavier McKinney, Ollie Gordon, and you knew it was going to happen. You did it to yourself, Ellis. Out of 125, Dylan Gabriel and Jalen Royals. You spoke it into existence. Brittany says, where's the Falcons at? Primo, where are the Falcons? You knew. We all knew. We all knew deep down in our hearts, Ellis, that was going to happen. And Ollie Gordon. Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton, Jaden Daniels, and Tosh Brooks. Should have another auto in here, I think, right? Right? Maybe? I don't know. Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Robinson, Jackson, Dart out of 125. That's nice on the conductors. Tet and Kenneth Grant. That looks good. I'm going to say that qualifies as a deed. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Was JJ in this box, Corbin? I couldn't remember. I was trying to count the autos that I did see. Joe Burrow, Trey Hendrickson, Tucker Kraft, Aiden Hutchinson out of 225, CJ Stroud, and Darius Alexander. Well, that's all right. We still got 2 repacks over here. Nothing is over. Nothing. Trevor Lawrence, Derwin James Jr., Alvin Kamara, Jamar Chase. Oh, hi. Egbuka. So either he was in that box or he wasn't, and I got 3 autos, one of the 2. But there it is for the Bucks, going to Arkham. Egbuka on the Acha.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Caleb Johnson. I couldn't remember. Coop DeJean, Stephon Diggs, T-Law out of 149, Refractor JJ, Jerry Jeudy, and Nick Scorton. All right, and then we got 2 repacks left after this pack, and then all I can offer you is the same exact break pinned at the bottom of your screen. Tyreek Hill, Max Crosby, DK Metcalf, Jack Kaiser, CeeDee Lamb, and Xavier Watts. All right, Base, let's get you out of my way real quick, and we'll see where this all ends. Good luck. 2 repacks left. I wonder what be chilling. And here, let's pull these out to the front so you can see them. There you go. Those were the other 2 repacks, and then that Herbie up there is one of them too. But let's see what's in these. Good luck, Tim. Looking like Prism to me. Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Silver auto. Out of Prism. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Bruh.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
One mo. Feels like a slab. Could be a slab. Might be a slab. It is a slab. Jim Mint 10. What year we got here? 2024 Prism. Uh-oh. 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 Tim, calm down, Tim. It's not. Jonathan Taylor. Okay. 19 out of 24 gold sparkle. That's a nasty card. Andrew, nice hit right there at the end, bro. That's sick. That card's nasty. Tim, the stars were all lined up, and then it was Jonathan Taylor. Thomas.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right. So just so you guys can see what's coming out of these repacks, Derrick Henry out of 35 on the auto Prism. Calvin Johnson out of 25 on that blue camo. Jackson Smith rookie auto out of Prism. A Jim Mint 10 gold sparkle out of 24 Jonathan Taylor. And a Justin Herbert 21 auto Jim Mint 10. Okay. All right. Now let's do a recap of what was pulled in the hobby boxes, which was also equally pretty good. Let's do, here, we'll put JJ back there. I know he's not the most exciting right now, but that's a good card. Shuck is nasty. Bro, you knew Dylan Gabriel was going to show up. I can't undo that for you. You knew. We all knew. Deep down in our hearts, we knew. Yes, EK, they are. I agree. I don't think I've seen one. Corbin, I don't think I've seen one. Most teams, it would be covered with a floor. Most, not all, but most. All right, recap. T-Law out of 149. Hutch out of 225. Ollie Gordon. Mason Taylor out of 199. Thomas out of 425. Tyler Warren. Brock Purdy refractor. Shadur refractor. Malachi Moore out of 100. Derek Harmon out of 125. Swinson out of 375. Bijan out of 299. Sauce out of 250. Jaden was out of 375. Jalen Milroe out of 225. That's actually not a bad hit. He doesn't show up all that much in this particular product. Shadur on the refractor. Jamar Chase out of 350. Shadur Sanders for the Browns on the refractor. Coop DeJean out of 225. Lad McConkey out of 149. Aaron Rodgers out of 125. Teresa, I don't think the Raiders did all that well. Oh, you didn't have the Raiders. But yeah, no. But that, Teresa, I don't know how much you know about breaks, but that's how it goes. Maybe the Raiders didn't get something spectacular, but a lot of teams did. In the reverse can happen in another break. You could also hit an $800 card for the Raiders. It just didn't happen. So that's how that goes. There's no guarantees in this, Teresa. We don't know what's in the boxes. So what ends up coming out of the hobbies is whatever comes out of the hobbies. Tom Brady out of 250. McCaffrey out of 399. Quinshawn Judkins out of 425. Bo Nix out of 99. Now, I'll say this, Teresa. Of all the places out there, we'll be the only ones that make sure you don't go home with nothing. The vast majority of the other places, that's exactly what you'll get. You'll get a box filled with air with a coupon that doesn't work in it. So just be careful out there. Egbuka. Dylan Gabriel out of 125. Jaden Higgins on the RPA. Luther Burden out of 99 for the Bears. Chris Olave out of 99. Jackson Dart out of 125. Bashaw Tootin out of 15 for the Jags. Shuck out of 50. Deshaun Jackson on-card auto for the Eagles. J.J. McCarthy 14 out of 25 orange auto for the Vikings. And then one more time, these repacks that were in this particular break. There are 5 more of them in the next break. Derrick Henry out of 49, or out of 35. Out of 35, actually. Nasty little red etch there out of Prism. Calvin Johnson, blue camo out of 25. 2 out of 25. I don't know why that's in there. I guess me and Mr. will have to have a talk. Jackson Smith and Jigba, rookie auto. 2023 for the Seahawks. Jonathan Taylor, gold sparkle out of 24. 2024, and it is out of 24. 19 out of 24. And the Justin Herbert 2021 Gem Mint 10 Sensational Signatures Blue Ice out of Prism. Numbered to 75. That's just nasty. This card by itself, that card. All right, let me get this to the side. I'll do a roll call for whatever's off the board in the next one. I don't think we're at halfway yet, but we're probably getting close to it. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I'm setting up a shop the stand givey for you guys. You hit the goal, so let's go ahead and get that in there before we rip this. There it is. Should be popping up in your upper left-hand corner now. Now I'm going to take the overlay down, and we're going to get this ripped. Good luck, everybody. We're going to start with one of these repacks, just like we have been. Alrighty then. Good luck. Let's see where this begins. It is a Gem Mint 10 2022 Chronicles. Patrick Mahomes. Prism Black. Nice. Who got him? Who got him? Cedric. Yeah, that's a deed. Gem Mint 10 Patty Mahomes. That's nasty.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we take those. Yeah, pretty sure about that. A lot of people miss Chronicles too. All right. Let's see what you got in store for us here, Resurgence. Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Jaden Daniels, and a Mimbu. Jackson Smith, Coop DeJean, Stephon Diggs, Will Anderson Jr. Out of 375, Drake May, and a Derek Harmon. No, it's not the same exact break, you guys, but it's close. I'd say the biggest difference is yes, there is so it's the break we've been doing this morning, only it has a Resurgence Delight in it as well. So it's that's definitely a factor. That box costs more than a regular Resurgence hobby. P-Tang, probably not today. We got a release day tomorrow, and we're going to be doing that all morning tomorrow morning. So probably not today, but definitely a lot tomorrow. So that's just the plan. Dexter Lawrence, TJ Watt, James Cook, Kool-Aid out of 250, Jalen Hurts Refractor, and Matthew Golden. So that's the plan tomorrow, P-Tang. We'll do plenty tomorrow too. Kool-Aid. Crystal Cool. Mayfield, Samuel, Jackson, Dart out of 99. You know, you picked up more than a couple of these along the way, Arkham, this morning. We just got to find you that auto now. Derwin James, CJ Stroud, and Gunnar Helm. Well, if it isn't the beach goer, Alyssa Nicole. Good morning, Alyssa. Welcome in. Shop that stand if you dare. DeAndre Swift, Jalen Waddle, Justin Fields, Alvin Kamara, Caleb Williams, and Shamar Stewart. Aaron Rodgers, AJ Brown, Chris Jones. Oh, we got an RPA, not numbered this time. It's a Bronco, though. RJ Harvey going to Coach John, and a Trevor Achane. Let me go ahead and open another pack of these because I know I'm going to need them before I'm done ripping this. All right. That's better. Rashid Shadeed. Will Anderson. Hutch. Ty Felton. Jackson Smith in Jigba on the refractor, and Danny Stutzman. Hey, Mike. JJ McCarthy. Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, out of 99, Lamb Jack, and Malachi Starks. Go Texans on the board. Right quick like. Hey, Jason, good morning. Jared Goff, Sauce Gardner, Justin Herbert, Jalen Milroe out of 125. Not bad. Rube, Puka, and Travis Hunter. Not bad, mate. Not bad, yeah? We'll get you a couple of D's, yeah? We try to get a D, yeah? Kool-Aid, Brock Purdy, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts. We got an on-card rookie auto here. Quinn Ewers. And for the Bears, Colston Loveland on-card auto for the Bears. Tyler, you get a D. Hey, no Justice League. Stop it. Stop it. You stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
C.J. Stroud, Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Jack Sawyer, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Trey Harris. Caleb Williams, Drake London, Jordan Love, Devin Achane, Justin Herbert, and a Tommy. And that's just one box, folks. All right, fine. You want to call me out? You want to call me out, Ricky Bobby? All right. Taking care of business. Sure, Baker. I'll help if I can. My answer is probably going to be eBay, though. Or going to a card show in your area. Josh Hines Allen, McKinney, Garrett, Watt, Flowers, DK. Joey Bosa, Bijan, Mike Green, Travis Hunter, Joe Burrow, and for the Panthers on the Wired, it is Tetaroa McMillan. We take those. A Scooble Skeens dual auto redemption. Oh my goodness, Baker. Out of what product? Out of what product? We take those, by the way.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Mr. Marquardt, you're on the board. Trey Hendrickson, Tucker Kraft, T-Law, Bucky Irving out of 175, Judkins, and Shamar Turner. Okay, what specific product, Baker? Was it, Topps Chrome? What was it? What did it come out of? Was it Tribute? Was it, what specific product did it come out of? Worthy, Jackson Smith, Coop DeJean, Devontae Smith, out of 425, Jordan Love Refractor, and an Egbuka. Yes, it is a similar break pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's a little bit heftier than this one because there is a Resurgence Delight in it. There is no Resurgence Delight in the break that I'm doing right now. It's just 4 hobbies and 5 repacks. And the one that's pinned is a Delight, 4 hobbies, and 5 repacks. Diggs, Hill, Crosby, Jahmyr Gibbs, Will Howard. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, Scorton, RPA, all the way. Travion Henderson out of 99. Going to the Pats, that is Hunter and Jackson Dart base. You're probably right, Rube. You're probably right. But I said it nevertheless. You got it. J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton, Michael Pittman, a R.J. Harvey out of 125, Justin Herbert and Kyle Williams. What up, Lurple? I'm just sitting around here pulling deeds. You know how I do. Puka, Olave, Barkley, Joshua Hines Allen out of 25 for the Jags, Achane and Chris Paul. Taking care of business. It's all right. Samuel Darnold, Matt Stafford, Travis Kelce, Roma Dunze, another on-card auto for rookie. Oh, boy. Good luck. Did you finally... I saw the deed stickers were starting to go out. Yes, he does, E.T. Colts. Riley Leonard for the Colts going to... I Can't Sandberg. On-card auto for the Colts, Riley Leonard.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Doctor, give me the news. They're starting to go out now, Hoove. They're starting to go out into packages now. So you guys should be seeing deed stickers here soon. Kool-Aid McKinstry, Purdy, Abdul Carter out of 299. Mahomes on the refractor. Patty Mahomes and TJ Sanders. Jaden Daniels, Rashid Shaheed, Will Anderson, Dylan Gabriel, Chris Olave, and Denzel Burke. Charles, I tried to put the rally cap on, but I don't know. Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Jettas, and Besh. Now, we've gotten good cards out of this. 2 on-card autos out of 2 boxes. That's pretty good. But we need more. We're not done yet. No, we're not. Not even, nope. We're gonna open some repacks now. I don't need Mojo to pull those. I don't need any special Mojo to open a repack. Good luck. Mint 9. 2022 Clearly Donruss Garrett Wilson auto. 18 out of 18. That's pretty sick. Jets. Vinny. Vinny and the Jets.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And next up, Jim Mint 10, 2025 Select. Jackson Dart Purple Shock out of $6.99. We'll take that. Jim Mint 10 Jackson Dart. That's going to Disselmeyer. Oh, Disselmeyer. Oh, Disselmeyer. Did you just get a deed?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Okay, we got 2 hobbies left and 2 repacks. So you can see how much potential all this really has here. Shop the Stand Gibby's about to end in a minute. Whoever wins that, you guys, I will do we'll do that at the end of this after I do my basically my recap of this break. J.J. McCarthy, Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Mason Taylor, out of 175, Genty, and Helm. Good morning, Jenna. Jared Goff, Sauce, Herbie, McConkey, another Riley Leonard auto for the Colts. That's 2 in this break. And Trey Harris. Riley Leonard. What up with it, Jenna? Kool-Aid, Purdy, Daniels, Burke, Amon-Ra on the refractor, and Tommy. Yes, all cards shipped, even the base. Coop DeJean, Stephon Diggs, Max Crosby, Jack Besh, J.J. McCarthy, and Malachi Starks. DK, Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, J.C. Horn, Drake May, and Travis Hunter. Cortland Sutton, Michael Pittman, Puka Nacua. We have Garrett Wilson out of 75, Shuck on the refractor, and Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers. Rashid Shadeed, Tyreek Hill, Will Anderson, Aiden Hutchinson, Trevor Lawrence, and Matthew Golden. Micah, Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Scattaboo out of 125, McConkey and Shamar Stewart. Worthy. Hey, Sam. Good morning. Jackson Smith Tet out of 399. Drake May Refractor. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Trevor Achan. We used to have covers over them. I don't know what happened to those. There used to be covers over those lights. Uh-oh, Culvers. We like that. Chris Olave, Barkley, Darnold, Darius Slayton, Nico, and Danny Stutzman. Well, they usually say them on the back, Joey, but they've got a little bit more of a shine to them. See, that's not a refractor. Kelsey, Hines Allen, that is a refractor. See how much shinier that is? And our RPA is Cam Ward for the Titans. Going to Wonks. And Mimbu. Xavier McKinney, Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Jaden Daniels, out of 275, Colson Loveland, and Derek Harmon. No, I know what you mean with the lights, but you can see, like, I'm tan. The lights might not show it, but I definitely am. All right, we got one hobby box left and two recaps, or two repacks. And then a recap. Two repacks and then a recap. And a shop to stand. All right. And y'all are really, really close to getting that next one, too. Matt says, come on, Falcons. Come on, man. Bucky, McLaurin and Jettas, Rashid Shadeed out of 250, Caleb Williams and Elijah Arroyo. Tell them, Spam. You tell them. Appreciate you hopping in the next one, Ramro. Nico, Sertan Lamb, Brock Bowers, and Will Howard for the Steelers, with a Cam Ward base behind it. Appreciate you hopping in the next one, Jenna. And we shall continue on. That's right, Massimo. You got it. You already figured it out. Bryce Young, Marvin Harrison, Tua, Chris Paul, Jamar Chase on the refractor, and Jalen Lane. Jordan Love, Devin Achan, Dexter Lawrence, Michael Williams, Drake May, and a Jaden Blue. TJ Watt, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Waddle, Jared Goff, and Princely. Fields, Rodgers, A.J. Brown, Campbell, out of 125, Hampton, and Will Johnson. Well, Hampton action. And Mr. Campbell. Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Baker Mayfield, Debo Samuel, Lamb Jack, and a Kelvin Banks Jr. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Bucky Irving out of 399, Puka Nacua, and Woody Marks on the base rookie. Caleb Williams, Drake London, Drake May out of 99 for the Pats. Yep, we want that. We want that. Yep, we do. Yep. Brian Thomas Jr., Jaden Daniels, and Tyleek Williams. I said we did, didn't I? No, I didn't stutter. I don't know. It depends on if you like deeds or not. Because you know there's a deed chilling in the next one, too. I don't know who it's going to be. It's going to be a couple of them. But I can't tell you exactly who. I don't know. Chris Jones, J.J. McCarthy, Murray, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Bijan Robinson, and Will Campbell. Charles, look, that's not an easy thing to do. It's not like Josh Allen shows up with his auto all that much. He does sometimes, but it's not much. And you know this, man. Jamar Chase, Jared Goff, Sauce Gardner, DK. Kyle Williams for the Pats on the RPA, not numbered, and Mason Taylor. But there's 2 repacks sitting over there, Charles. You don't know. He might be in there. Well, you can still get numbered. Josh Allen's 2 Lurple. But I look, trust me, I know because I tried to get one this year. I haven't gotten a Josh Allen auto yet. I haven't gotten a Joe Burrow yet. In a break that I get in, I haven't gotten them yet. I've tried multiple times, but it hasn't happened. Justin Herbert, McKinstry, Purdy, Lamb Jack out of 99, Caleb Williams, and a Makuba Matata. Oh, hang on. Well, I'll go find you a numbered Bills lineman card, bro. Yeah, I got you there. Oh, I got you, Charles. I got you, bro. Don't you worry about that. I'll go find that bad boy right now. Yes, I will. I'll stop mid-break and go find you one. Watch me. Don't tempt me with a good time. All right, we got 2 repacks left. That's all. That's all I got. Christina, thank you for hopping in the next one. This is it, you guys. Good luck. Could be anybody. What do we have here? We got Jets, Chiefs, Giants. Who knows? Who knows? Ooh, that's looking like a Genesis. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nice hit. Nice hit, Charles. All right, one more to go. Hot in the city. Hot in the city tonight. Good luck, everybody. Jim Mint 10. 2018 Panini Honors. Aaron Rodgers auto. Hold on. Zach, did you ask for this specific, did you ask for this card? I think he did. Or at least a break before that. 2018 Panini Honors, Aaron Rodgers, Jim Mint 10, auto 10. This is the throwback they did for 2005 score. But this is 2018 out of Panini Honors. That's pretty cool, bro. That's a good card. That's an excellent card, by the way. Nice hit, bro. Out of 25. Hey, sometimes you're right. Sometimes you got the read, man. Sometimes it's just like that. Here, I gotta hit the deed button.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nice hit, bro. Look at what's coming out of these repacks. I know I do this at the end of every one, but I can't help myself. Look at this. Josh Allen Genesis. Garrett Wilson, Mint 9, auto rookie out of 18. Rated rookie, clearly. Patty Mahomes, Prism Black, Gem Mint 10. Jackson Dart, Purple Shock, Gem Mint 10. Aaron Rodgers out of 2018 Panini Honors, Gem Mint 10 auto, and card is a 10. That's insane. There's only 5 repacks in it. That's nasty. Let me do a recap of this one, and then we shall see what's off the board in the next one. The next one's just a little bit heftier than this one was because it has a Resurgence Delight in it. This one did not have a Delight in it. It had 4 hobbies, but it did not have a Delight in it. So let me put this to the side here. We'll do a recap, and then I know somebody won Shop the Stand, and you guys you're about to hit the goal for me to put another one in there. So let me do this recap, and we'll do all those things that you love oh so very much. Okay? We have Bucky Irving out of 399, Campbell out of 125, Hampton, Chase, Rashid Shadeed out of 250, Egbuka, Drake May, Garrett Wilson out of 75, Shuck Refractor, Mason Taylor out of 175, RJ Harvey out of 125, Devontae Smith out of 425, Bucky Irving out of 175, Abdul Carter out of 299, Patty Mahomes, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jordan Love, and Jalen Hurts. We had Scattaboo out of 125. Josh Hines Allen out of 25 for the Jags. Milrow out of 125. Collins out of 99 for the Texans. Kool-Aid out of 250. Will Anderson out of 375. Lambjack out of 99. Tet out of 399. Drake May out of 99. Will Howard auto. Riley Leonard auto. Jackson Dart out of 99. Jaden Daniels out of 275. Travion out of 99 on the RPA. Riley Leonard. Kyle Williams, RPA for the Pats. RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Colston Loveland on card rookie auto on the Neon Initiates. Cam Ward, RPA for the Titans. A super short print wired Teteroa McMillan for the Panthers. Josh Allen Genesis for the Bills. Patrick Mahomes Gem Mint 10 Prism Black out of 2022 Chronicles. Garrett Wilson, rookie auto out of Clearly Donruss, Mint 9. And that card's numbered to 19. We also had Jackson Dart, Purple Shock, Gem Mint 10. And Aaron Rodgers, Gem Mint 10, auto, and card out of 25. All right, I'm going to take the overlay down. We'll do a repack first. We'll do one of these repacks first. And then we'll get this ripped. Good luck, everybody. The overlay is coming down. All replays go to YouTube. Take a screenshot right now. It's got your name beside your squad. And it's also got your break number. Good luck. It's ripping time. 2021 Absolute Mint 9 Jalen Waddle kaboom. Man, get out of here. Just stop. Just stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop. As rookie kaboom, Jalen Waddle. All right, we're good. We don't even need to see the rest of the break. We're good. That's it. That's it. That's all there was. Nothing else. That's it.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Kelsey, get lined up right, bro. Chuba Hubbard, Lambjack, Jonathan Taylor, Harold Fannin Jr. out of 375, Pat Mahomes, and Abdul Carter. Yes, Pack Attack, it definitely is. I was lucky enough to see everybody's name that got into this one. I'm gonna stop after that. I'm not gonna take any chances. Hopefully they get worked whatever's going on and fixed before Mr. and Mrs. get on tonight. Lad McConkey. Drake May, Darius Slayton, TJ Watt out of, oh, that's a refractor, my bad. I thought it was going to be numbered. Luther Burden and Jack Sawyer. You got it. Devontae Smith, Nick Bosa, Mike Evans, Shadur on the refractor out of 25 last on print. Kyle Williams, RPA, and a Torrey Horton. That's going to the Pats. That's going to Ramro.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
And again, you guys, we've got a release day for baseball tomorrow. That means I'll probably get on around 7:30 tomorrow because we can't rip until 8. So, Brees Hall, Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Jaden Higgins refractor, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, and a Jahad Campbell. We'll talk. Rub it in, Ramro. Rub it in. Rub it in on that. I'll just tell them how nasty and all the nasty RPAs you've gotten, Ramro. Terry McLaurin, Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Patty Surtain, Derrick Henry, and Elijah Arroyo. CeeDee Lamb, Bryce Young, Marvin Harrison Jr., a Chris Paul for the Rams out of 299, Jahmyr Gibbs, and a Cam Ward base. Yeah, how you like that, Cole? You ain't got no RPAs like me. Brock Bowers. Brian Thomas Jr., Amon-Ra, Dexter Lawrence out of 75, Dak Prescott, and a Jalen Walker. Yeah, he hasn't showed up yet, Ramro, in anywhere that I've seen. George Pickens, Dak Prescott, Kyle Hamilton, Stephon Diggs out of 149, CeeDee Lamb, and Travion Henderson. Yeah, so mine's working too, Pack. That's how I'm able to rip right now. If it wasn't working, I wouldn't be able to rip right now. It would have been impossible. Michael Penix, Kyron Williams, Christian Gonzalez, Dexter Lawrence on the refractor, Bayshaw Tootin on the Acha, and Scattaboo. I'd be careful though, Pack Attack. You might want to wait a little while if you're trying to do breaks or something. You might want to give it a little bit before you try again. Give them enough time to actually fix what's going on because I'm not sure that's happened yet. Derwin James, Alvin Kamara, Cam Ward on the conductors out of 350, James Cook on the refractor, Stafford and Pat Bryant. Kim, what? Jalen Hurts, George Kittle, Tony Pollard, Taj Brooks, Xavier Worthy, and Tootin. Geno Smith, Patty Mahomes, Jahmyr Gibbs, Rome Odunze, Tet, and Donovan Jackson. That's just one hobby box. We've got more to go. And 4 repacks. Aaron Rodgers, A.J. Brown, Chris Jones, Bo Nix, out of 25. There you go. Man, those are nasty. I pulled it out of 50 earlier. It wasn't Bo Nix. It was somebody else. But that's just sick. 304.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Baker and Will Johnson. That's nasty. JJ, Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Tez Johnson out of 199. Malik Neighbors and Will Campbell. Golf, Sauce, Herbie, Taylor out of 15. Auto, Good luck. Mason Taylor. Out of 15. What a color match on that, too. Poe Pimpin. 4 out of 15. Will Howard for the Steelers. That's a sharp-looking card.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Jonathan Taylor. Nothing yet, Meta. But we're only one hobby box in this and one repack through. So we got plenty left. Tua. Malik Neighbors. Shuck. Out of 199. Chuba Hubbard. Jackson Dart. And Jalen Lane. Numbered Shuck to go up there with Cam. Garrett Wilson, Baker Mayfield, Debo Samuel, Jalen Royals, RJ Harvey, and Kelvin Banks. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart, and Woody Marks. Kool-Aid, Brock Purdy, Jaden Daniels, Darius Alexander, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Makuba. Rashid Shadeed, Will Anderson, Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Tez Johnson. Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Tua, out of 225, JJ, and a Trey Amos. Tag a bag of raviolis. Drake London, Jordan Love, Achan, Caleb Williams out of 275, CJ Stroud Refractor, and Tyleek Williams. Oh, he's your boy, Logbian. He's your boy. Dexter Lawrence, TJ Watt, James Cook, Lambjack on the Refractor, Brock Bowers, and Jaden Blue. DeAndre Swift, Jalen Waddle, Justin Fields, Kenneth Grant. For the Chargers, it is Trey Harris out of 149 and Princely for the Panthers. All right, let's get some of this base out of the way here. Let's do a couple of repacks. Out of 15, that Will Howard was. Oh, okay. Leviathans, Travis Hunter for the Jags. We take those.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Next one is, whoa, Drew Brees, first on print out of 25 rookies and stars auto. That is, hold on, this year, 2025. I thought it might be. Okay, all right, Tyler.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Salty, we've done 3 repacks and 2 hobbies so far. Now we've got 2 hobbies, a delight, and 2 repacks left. Well, 1 hobby now because I just opened this one. Lambjack, Jonathan Taylor, Ladd McConkey, Aaron Rodgers Refractor, Hunter, and Egbuka. Drake May, Darius Slayton, Devontae Smith, Shuck Refractor, Jordan James out of 125, and Will Howard. Bosa, Evans, Bowers, Jackson, Dart, Conductors out of 149. You're going to have the whole set, Arkham. Egbuka and Dart base. You're going to have this entire set of Conductors. Now all I need to pull you is the Super. That's all you need left. That's all that's left is the Super. Josh Hines Allen, Xavier McKinney, Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Jaden Daniels, and Tyler Warren. Bijan, Joe Burrow, Trey Hendrickson, Jalen Noel out of 199, Tet, and Savion Williams. Tucker Kraft, T-Law, Jaden Daniels out of 225, Justin Fields, Jamar Chase, and Revel Jr. It's Jaden. It is, Bo. I'm not going to fight through whatever's going on the back end of the TikTok shop. I'm going to let them, give them some time to try to figure out what's going on with that. And hopefully it'll be fixed properly before Mr. and Mrs. get on tonight, because they said they were having a little bit of problem with it at the end of the night last night. So, Amon-Ra, George Pickens. I don't want to put a break in, and then we're sitting in there and I can't see the teams coming off the board. It's just not worth it. Out of 375, Scatterboo and Williams. Then we're all sitting here trying to figure out what's happening. Dak Prescott, Kyle Hamilton, Michael Penix Jr., A.J. Brown, and a Cam Ward auto out of 125 for the Titans going to Raymond Wilson. Well, Raymond. A deed?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Chris Paul. Kyron Williams, Christian Gonzalez, Breece Hall, Thomas, Worthy, Michael Williams, Derwin James, Kamara Hurts, Jalen Noel, CJ Stroud, and TJ Sanders. Kittle, Pollard, Smith, Mahomes, Brady, and Burke. They were saying that yesterday, Ramro. I don't think it's going to be necessary. It'll be grown back out by the mid of next week. Gibbs, Adunzi, Hubbard, Hill out of 275, Warren Refractor, and Jack Besh. Tyreek Hill. All right, this is the last regular hobby. Then we've got a delight, and then we're going to end with the 2 repacks. So, let's get it. Bijan Robinson, Joe Burrow, Trey Hendrickson, Caleb Williams out of 225, Aaron Rodgers, and Alfred Collins. Here, you guys are good. You guys, it's not that. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in there. I'm not gonna fight with that. I know you guys are gonna get there anyways. So, or even if you don't, it doesn't matter. It's going in there anyways. So your 300,000 like goal, it's in there now. Shop the Stand is in there now. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So everybody that's liking right now, you don't really need to anymore if you don't want to, because it's already up there. Kraft, Lawrence, James, Justin Jefferson, out of 399, Garrett Wilson and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Alvin Kamara, Jalen Hurts, George Kittle, Geno Smith, Jack Besh out of 375, and Benjamin Morrison. Tyreek Hill, Max Crosby, Jerry Jeudy out of 425, George Kittle, Jared Goff, and Walter Nolan. DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, Genty Refractor, Bijan, and Barrett Carter. J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton, Michael Pittman, Puka, Caleb, and Tate. Tony Pollard, Geno Smith, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jalen Reed, Xavier Worthy, and Tyler Warren. Patty Mahomes, Rome Odunze, Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Ashton Genty, and Savion Williams. Goff, Sauce, Herbie, Ellick, out of 225, Tet, and Revel Jr. Chris Olave, Barkley, Darnold, Kenneth Grant, out of 149. A little color match there. Bo Nix, Tyler Warren, and Jack Kaiser. Stafford, Kelsey, Hines Allen, Pollard, and Ollie Gordon. Xavier McKinney, Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, Omar Norman Lott, RPA, out of 50. It is Dylan Gabriel. You already knew. Tyler and Malachi Moore. You got the Dylan Gabriel out of 50, dog. What up? That's nasty. Did that really just have Jack Besh and Dylan Gabriel in it? Okay, all right, bad. All right, let's open the Delight, and then we'll end with the 2 repacks. Delight, and then we got 2 repacks left. Good luck. Patrick Mahomes on the refractor. Topps Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a rookie signature magenta surge parallel of it's Matthew Golden again. Going to Christina Sue, and she knew it all along. She knew it the whole time. Our RPA is for the Saints. It is Tyler Shuck out of 50, last on print. Now that's a nice looking one. Tyler with the Tyler. Tyler, you got the Tyler. Our etch auto is Barron, Michael Williams, Amon-Ra out of 425, Kool-Aid out of 25, and Mimbu. That was a Saints deed right there with a little Matthew Golden action. But we got 2 repacks left. 2 repacks to save the break, to save somebody's break. And then I'll do a recap of this, and then I know somebody just won Shop the Stand, so we'll do that too. It's Shuck and Golden and Jade I don't know, BF. They've been awfully quiet. Well, you got a Jack Besh over there. That's better than they've been doing. That's better than they've been doing. All right. Good luck. It's got a Panini sticker on it. Rookie. AJ Brown, 10 out of 10 rookie auto for the... Are you kidding me? That's nasty. Raymond. And that's a from XR. That's from Panini, straight from Panini. That's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Yeah, Jesse, I got you. I'll hold it up there a little bit longer. And Shadur Sanders out of 25 for the Browns. That makes up a little bit for the Dylan Gabriel. And that's just the way it is, folks. This is the way it's going to be. Now, let me get all this wrangled in here. Let me put all these repacks together. Let's put those together. I'm going to do a recap of what just went down. I know, what did you say, Husker? Just popped in. Did you win? Okay. Let me do a recap of this real quick, and then we'll do that shop the stand. I got you, bro. Do you want to see the back of the card too, BF? Do you want to see the back of the bash? I was raised out in Brooklyn. Michael Williams out of 125. St. Brown out of 425. Grant out of 145. Tyler Warren refractor. 225 Ellick. Ashton. Jerry Jeudy out of 425. Caleb Williams out of 225. Tyreek Hill out of 275. Tyler Warren. Jalen Walker out of 375. Noel out of 199. And Shuck. Tua out of 225, Tez out of 199, Chris Paul out of 299. We've got Jaden Higgins and Shadur, Patty Mahomes, and Shuck out of 199. Ward out of 350, Jettas out of 399, Dart out of 149, Harold Fannin out of 375, Daniels out of 225, Diggs 149, Dexter Lawrence out of 75, Kool-Aid out of 25, RPA Jordan James out of 125, Dylan Gabriel out of 50. We had Bo Nix out of 25. Bayshall Tootin auto for the Jags. Jack Besh out of 375. Get that screenshot, bro. Did you get it? You got it? Did you get it? Here. Get there. You got it? All right, bet. Barron on the Etch auto. Matthew Golden redemption. Caleb Williams out of 275. Will Howard out of 15. Trey Harris RPA out of 149. Kyle Williams out of 25 on the RPA. Cam Ward auto out of 125. Shuck 50 out of 50 last on print RPA for the Saints. And our repacks were Drew Brees out of 25 first on print. Saints ate this break up. Leviathans, Jags. Travis Hunter. Shadur out of 25 on that short print rookie variation out of Topps Chrome Black. 10 out of 10 rookie out of XR. AJ Brown auto, and the 2021 absolute Jalen Waddle Kaboom mint 9 rookie for the Fins. Now I'm gonna get this to the side real quick. Maybe, possibly, could be, potentially. You never know. It could happen. All right, and then shop the stand. Let's see. Husker, I got you. Husker, it's your turn to shop the stand.
You can shop the stand, pick a card, 238 fan. You're the star, it's time to shop. Shop the stand, hey!
So you've got the Undertaker out of 299, Aaron Glenn auto, Mensa out of 199, Jeremiah Fears on the auto, Jakob out of 25, Cedarian Morgan out of 12, Oscar Thompson for the Pistons rookie, John Morant rookie, Seth Rollins out of 99, Brady Hart, Brady Schmiegel, and Brady Edmonds, all current college quarterbacks. And I don't know if you're in here or not, but E-Rock117, if you're in here, you claimed it. I'm not seeing you. You guys are good. You're good. You want Sedarian Morgan 11 out of 12, Husker? I got you. I got you. And I appreciate your patience, everybody. I know that was, we had to sit here a little bit while we were trying to figure out what was going on with the orders. Now, hopefully, the only reason I'm getting off now is because let's let TikTok do what it's doing. I don't want you guys to have to sit around and see that. Hopefully it gets fixed in enough time for Mr. and Mrs. to be on tonight. Again, I'll be back on in the morning. We'll be doing what we'll be doing. Thanks, Christina. We'll be doing the baseball release tomorrow, and it's going to be, well, I'll see what we're going to do. We might do half case. I haven't decided yet, so I need to, after I get off of here, I'll figure that out. But we're going to be doing new baseball. That means I'll probably be on around 7:30 tomorrow. Appreciate you, Ramro. So around 7:30 I should be on, and then we can rip at 8. If I'm on earlier than that, then we'll probably do some easy football break. But if I'm not, then I'll be on around 7:30.